Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are in day 5 today of your Untapped Potential video series. So I hope you've been following along with me. And today I am going to be doing some card pulls for people that are here towards the end. So stay tuned, stay till the end, and I will pull a card for you if you choose to have one pulled. This is part of what I do. Part of the whole thing, the whole package is all of this information. It's in creative flow. It's about accessing your heart's desires. It's about, tapping into that intuition and that wisdom. And card pulls are something that I love to do. And if you're in my Creative Mystic course that runs for 6 months, and it is on now and it's going until the end of January. But that is the course where we really deep dive into the mystical part of the energy and the shamanic journeys. We do all sorts of things like learning channeling and oracle card readings, tarot card readings, lots of journeys together, healing, transformation, and even dreams, lucid dreams, and that sort of thing. So that's a really fun course we've had. And the group that is finishing up with me, it's going to be really hard to let go of them at the end of January. We have an intense energy with us, but that has inspired me to actually bring forth the Soulfully Aligned You group portal that begins in January. So first of all, let's before I get into that, let me introduce myself for those of you that may be new here. My name is Janice Gallant of the Creation Guild. I am an artist, a teacher, a spiritual mindset coach, a creativity coach. And what that means is I help you uncover your beautiful inner potential, find your empowerment and your creative flow so that you can create the life of your dreams. And that's what we do together. I'm so happy to have you here, and I'm so happy that you have found me. This, I said, is day 5 of our video series. So hopefully you've been following along. And if you've missed days 1 to 4, you can absolutely scroll down and get it. They are also all in my YouTube videos, and they will be there for as long as you want. So yesterday we talked about the 4 things that might trip you up on your way to enlightenment, on your path to enlightenment. The 4 binding behaviors is what we talked about from Beautiful Raw Goddess. So we had talked about complaining, blaming, judging, justifying, and avoiding. Those are the things that keep coming up for us, and we have to become more and more aware of them and get them out of the way so that we can clear the path to intentional, conscious creating in our life. The mantra for yesterday and for every day, and I want you to print this out and put it on your mirror in the bathroom, at your makeup table, or wherever you'll see it every day. I am responsible for my own thoughts, feelings, and perceptions because we really need to stop playing old patterns over and over in excuses for why we are where we are at and why we are not further along. And I am number one, first of all, confessing that these are patterns that I have come up in my life every day. Okay, but I have learned how to surround myself with the support that I need to keep moving forward and to be aware of those things and to clear them out each and every day. And every time they come up, because I'm human too, they come up, I catch it more and more quickly and I come back to my core, my center, right? And so I am completely committed to following my path to enlightenment, to following my path of consciously creating with intention. And I know my dreams are coming. I don't know how or when, but I know I am creating the life of my dreams. And I have no doubt in my ability. to do that. I believe in myself. I believe powerfully in what I offer in these courses. I love doing this. This is what I want to do forever, is to bring that light through, channel it through for all of you. And so I hope you'll join with me, and I hope you'll link arms with me. Today we're going to talk about your willpower. How exactly does your willpower fit into all of this? How does it play into everything we've been talking about? So, if the universe is so incredibly powerful, and if I have these dreams that were given to me from the universe, right? Then why can't I just sit back and say, okay, universe, take me along here, and let the universe take over, right? Why doesn't it just happen? So, remember on the first day, in the very first video, I said that if you are only lukewarm about making changes in your life, then not a whole lot is going to shift, right? You can consciously create to a certain degree, but if you're just kind of in it a little bit and, you know what, it's okay, then nothing really shifts, right? You will find that in 5 years from now, you'll be still living the same way you are now, which might not be bad for some of you, right? If you're okay with this, then this might not be the right place for you, right? Maybe I'm not going to, what I'm offering for you is probably not what you're looking for. So, but if you want changes, if you want your life to keep getting better and better and better, and it can, absolutely, why not? Why can't this be the absolutely lowest place you are ever going to be in your life from now on? That now it's just going to keep getting better and better and better. So I want you to remember that you have free will. That's the beauty of being here, right? We are all the artists of our life. We get to choose what we're going to create. You get this blank canvas of your life, and you get to choose what's going to go on it. That's our free will. Whether we choose or not is our choice, right? There are what I call the 3 pillars of power. Now, I think this is like totally going to be my next book, right? The 3 pillars of power for consciously creating in your life: your beliefs, your intentions, and your willpower. Those are the 3 powers. If you've been watching all the videos, then you know that we talked about your beliefs and believing in yourself, believing in your ability to create, and believing in your worthiness of being here. Remember, I said 1 in 400 trillion chances of you being here alive on this earth walk. You are here. You are here for a reason, right? You were meant to be here. It didn't just randomly happen. You were meant to be here. So the second pillar being intention, we talked about that's important. You have to know where you're going. You have to figure out, what do you want? It is the map for you. It is the map of where you're going. It's the clarity of what you want to create in your life. And like, you can't get very far if you don't know where you're going, if you don't have a map, if you don't have direction, right? So setting your intention is super important. You can get super fired up and believe in yourself 100% and still not manifest your dreams because you don't have clarity of what you want to create, right? That is so important. Because the universe it doesn't know how to help you if you're not clear. The universe needs you to say, this is where I'm going, right? So if you're unclear, I mean, definitely that's something we're going to work through in the Soulfully Aligned You portal through the whole year. We're going to keep coming back to clarity. But I also have my Dream and Journey course that's opening up next Sunday, the 22nd. Yes, Sunday the 22nd. You can absolutely join into the Dream and Journey for the month of December. And that is a powerful course of helping you get super clear of what you want to do. And we create, this way. always backwards, right? Painting our mandalas. We also create our dream mandala, which puts your intentions right down on paper of all the feelings you want to create. Okay, so just keep that in mind. That's there. You can look at that on my website under the workshops section. Okay, now the third power pillar is your willpower. Okay, so your willpower is the fire in the engine, right? It's you saying, okay, I am doing this. I am so committed. I am so fired up. I am ready to go. I don't know how or when, but I am doing this. Universe, let's go. I will do whatever I need to do to make this happen. So I will just follow your inspiration. I will just take one step each day. I'm going to do this, right? And that's you committing to your dreams, absolutely committing. You get all fired up, you say this, and that is all great. And the universe comes in behind you and it's like, yes, let's go. It's the wind at your back. The problem is that we being these, human beings, absolutely get fired up, get very passionate, because that's what your willpower is your passion, your fire within you, right? Your commitment to you. We get that, and we might get fired up for the day or two or three, and maybe even a week long if you're good at this, right? But then we lose steam, and we just get things going in motion. We begin to pick up the momentum, and then something happens, and we get off the tracks, right? We fall off because we can't see it manifesting yet. We give up, we get frustrated, right? That's where the power of belief comes in, right? We have to keep that power of belief strong, that it's coming. No matter what's going on the outside, we know it's coming, right? So this is where we need our support to keep going. This is where we need to surround ourselves with the habits and the routines and the support system to help us keep going on this path. Because life happens, we go on and off and on and off that path. But as long as we keep coming back to it, we can get that momentum going again, and our dreams start to carry us forward. We start to see them manifesting, and then we keep going, right? But not in the beginning, up and down through the whole path, it's like that. I have days where I go, what am I doing? Why am I doing all of this? Like, is it really going to be worth it? And you don't know how many times in the last year when I was tired and down that I went, ugh, universe, what am I doing here? Is it going to grow? And And each time I get that way, I know I just need to bring myself back. I just need to surround myself with the energy. I need to call my coach. I need to have a little rest. I need to just bring back the energy of my dreams and completely surround me so that I am held while I rest until I get my feet back under me and I keep going. And it's really happening less and less for me because I know how to keep myself surrounded in that energy, and I have my support group. And so I actually want to tell you, I lost track here of where I was going. Oh, okay. So let's talk about uncertainty for the year, because a lot of times I hear from people, well, I don't want to commit to anything because everything is so uncertain right now, right? But nothing really has ever been certain, and nothing ever will be. We need to get comfortable with that uncertainty. And absolutely, we have been getting comfortable with it because 2020 has shown us how to do that, right? Everything in 2020 became uncertain, and it still is, and even more so right now as we move into the this next season where people are gathering together. We need to be okay with uncertainty and still know that we have the power to create regardless of what's going on around us, right? Certainty, it has been an illusion. It always has been, because nothing has ever been certain. We thought it was, we thought life was certain, we thought we could predict it, but we can't ever do that. And so I want to read to you something from Deepak Chopra from his 7 spiritual laws of success, because I want you to really think about uncertainty and the wisdom that you can gain from being in that space of uncertainty. In detachment lies the wisdom of uncertainty. In the wisdom of uncertainty lies that freedom. The freedom from our past, from the known, which is the prison of past conditioning, and in our willingness to step into the unknown, the field of all possibilities, we surrender ourselves to the creative mind that orchestrates the dance of the universe. So, what he's saying, that we need to let go of trying to figure it all out. We need to just step into that unknown, the field of infinite potential. Trust our dreams, trust our intentions, believe in ourselves, and allow ourselves just to step into that unknown, because that is where the beauty of creating begins, right? That is the sweet spot. It's our willingness to step into the unknown, open to all infinite possibilities, that we release the co-creative power available to us, right? So the creative journey is one of opening and surrendering and letting go and detaching from those limiting beliefs that make you think you can predict the future, right? It's letting go and focusing on your dreams and believing in yourself. So, what you are doing is saying, I am no longer going to be focused on the past and what has happened in the past and all of those experiences. I am just going to take my belief in myself and I'm going to look forward and I'm going to step into that unknown, but I'm going to create consciously with co-create with the universe. It's that co-creative power, right? That's our willpower of stepping in. We have that co-creative union with the universe. The universe will not create for you. You need to step in and say, okay, I'm doing this. I'm going forward to create in my life. So much juicy, lovable stuff in there. And it is so much fun to create from there. Not from fear, but from the love of ourselves and the universe and the love that we feel in our hearts and the dreams of our hearts, and really tapping into that, right? You get free will. You get to decide. Okay, so let me just show you. Deepak goes on to say, there's a little bit more from him. True wealth consciousness is the ability to have anything you want, anytime you want, and with the least effort. To be grounded in this experience, you have to be grounded in the wisdom of uncertainty. In this uncertainty, you will find the freedom to create anything you want. I love that. True wealth consciousness. I mean, who doesn't want that? That is the abundance that's available to us, the abundance of everything in this world. And abundance is abundance. Abundance is an energy that we feel. So abundance of love, abundance of blades of grass on this earth, abundance of sunshine, just feeling that there's no limit, right? There's no limit. That feeling of abundance, that is wealth consciousness. And who doesn't want to have anything you want, anytime you want with ease. That is what we all want, right? With ease. That's abundance. But in order to feel that abundance, you have to be willing to step into the uncertainty, and you have to power up your will to say, yes, I am going to do this for me. Love it. So I know with all my heart that you can think about this, you can read about this, you can write about this, but when you actually dive into your creative flow, when you paint at the canvas, it goes deeper. It becomes embodied into you. It absorbs into every cell of your body. That's what you take away from all of this, right? So you can have the information, but when we keep going over it and over it and over it, and we come into painting sessions together, when we come into art journaling activities, when we just play with our creative flow, that is when you truly absorb it and embody it and live it. That's where you want to be, right? The Soulfully Aligned You sneak peek portal is beginning tomorrow at 7 p.m. So I've talked about it being, starting in January, and that this is just a peek of it. So it's just like, if you're not sure what the Soulfully Aligned You portal is all about, then just come to the sneak peek with me and spend the next 4 or 5 weeks together with me, where we will do more of this. And we begin tomorrow with a Zoom call and a guided meditation and more deeper information. So what we're going to be doing in the sneak peek is diving into uncovering your inner glow, right? So we're going to be going really deep into like, who are you at your center when you take everything else away, and what do you want, and what are you going to be creating in 2021, getting really clear around that, right? And we're going to be working with owl energy. So we do have a shamanic painting together. We'll be doing owl. We will be doing lots more creative activities through the next few weeks. And you don't have to do all of them. You just come and be in the energy of the group, and you can do what you feel called to do. And then at the end, you decide if you want to keep going in January. You're not committed to January through the year, but you get to decide after the end of the sneak peek. So I'm saying, come and join me. Click on the link that I put in here. Find out more and just come. It's a really great price, $33. Not a whole lot to spend on you. And reach out to me if you have questions. Just reach out to me, right? Now, I did promise a card reading for the group. And if you would like an individual card reading, I'm happy to give it to you. But for the group, I'm going to pull a card here. Yeah, the sun. Oh, I love the sun card. Absolutely beautiful card. So the sun, think about sunshine, right? Sunshine and happiness. Enjoy success and happiness. That's the sun card for you, right? So know that your doors are opening for you. Follow up new projects, ventures, and ideas. So that's just perfect. That's just perfect. So it connects with the inner fire that is driving you forward. That's perfect for today, because your willpower is all about your inner power, your fire, your vision. The wands in the tarot cards are your passion, right? The inner fire. So this card is sunshine. When the sun comes out, you feel like, oh my gosh, we made it. We did it. This is a success, right? So you are you're in a time where you will be enjoying the brightness of the sun, the clarity, right? Opportunities coming forward for you. I did not pick this specifically. I want you to know this was pulled just for you guys, okay? So if you're not somewhere bright and sunny right now where you're feeling really good, know that it is coming. It is coming to you. You just need to keep following your heart, following your guidance, right? So I hope you enjoy that one. If you want to bring something forward to, take a new step, in a relationship, in the Soulfully Aligned You portal. I have this course. It'd be really good for you. No, the sun is all about, you being saying that the right energy is here for you, that things are opening up for you, that you can move forward. And if you're questioning something, if you're wondering, should I, shouldn't I? The answer is yes with the sun. So whatever it is that you're questioning in your mind, the answer is yes. So I love this card. This is absolutely perfect. So that is the card for the group today. So the Soulfully Aligned You sneak peek begins tomorrow, but you will hear more from me about the Soulfully Aligned You portal in January. Even if you don't join for the sneak peek, you will hear more about January's, and I'll keep coming in and giving you information. And I hope that you will make sure that you go back to the first 4 videos and watch them to get all of the nuggets. There's so much in these videos for you guys. There is so much. Okay. Well, I am actually going to go and do a shamanic painting with my creative mystics. Today is our shamanic painting. And I will be back again later to chat with you guys. But I hope you've enjoyed these 5 days. And I am encouraging you to click the link on the Soulfully Aligned You portal. If you decide yes and you go ahead and join, I will send you a welcome email with all the information that you need for, what supplies do I need. We'll talk about that on our Zoom call, right, tomorrow at 7. You will also get the recording of that Zoom call if you can't be with us tomorrow at 7. And remember that we are diving deep into what is the fire within you? What is that inner glow? Uncovering that inner glow. And even if you know already what your fire is, we're going to be taking it further. This is about brightening that light so that your energy is spreading out and drawing in what you need, right? Creating what you need. And we will be using owl energy to get there. So awesome, awesome. Narita, thank you for being here. You are so welcome. And I love you guys. I will see you later. Click the link and join me in Soulfully Aligned You portal. Sneak peek.